I'm Patrick Nelson, CEO and founder of Nelson Partners Student Housing. The Skyloft Apartments at University of Texas Austin, I think, is one of the premier student housing projects in the entire country. It stands up 18 stories tall with a direct eye-to-eye view of the famous bell tower at UT Austin, and you can see the entire campus. And those views will never be blocked. On the very top floor, you have this world-class workout facility with every machine you can think of. And the entire time you have 270-degree views of all of Austin and all of campus.
I'm Paula Platt, and I'm a partner at Nelson Partners. Skyloft is, bar none, one of the nicest properties I've ever been involved with in my 20 years in student housing. From our over-the-top experience when you walk in the door, to going all the way up to the 18th floor to our rooftop pool with our giant screen TV with views of the whole campus of University of Texas. You can literally be in the pool watching the football game on the giant screen TV and look across and be able to see the spectators at the football game cheering on the team in the stadium. Can't get much better than that. There's nothing better in the student housing market in Austin, Texas.
The city of Austin has had a tremendous growth, plus it's the capital. But Austin, if you go to the streets and the way it was set up, isn't designed to have that type of growth. There's over 40,000 students that live in off-campus housing in Austin. And so driving around is very, very difficult and takes a long time. So being able to walk is crucial. And the fact that we're located within like a 2 to 3 minute walk to get on campus is just irreplaceable.
Having recently started with Nelson Partners, I would say it's been a really welcoming environment. Everyone from vice presidents to regionals to even our community assistants have really just been super helpful in my transition. And everyone is really engaged with the needs of students. And I think that's really important when we're looking at a student housing company.
My favorite thing about Nelson Partners would be how involved they are with us here at our property. They really make it their goal to have us be successful both personally and professionally.
One of the great things about Skyloft is the fact that the views are really unmatched throughout the entire city of Austin, not just the student housing market, and which is really cool. From the 8th floor up, there are unrestricted views to the University of Texas campus, the clock tower, and the stadium. This was something that was an unexpected surprise for the developer as they were building the property. They were really only focused on the rooftop views. And in fact, from the 8th floor up, it's completely unrestricted. And there will never be anything built in front of those views.
And this project leased up 8 to 9 months in advance and was 100% full on a waiting list before it even opened. And then when we finally closed on it, it was already 80% pre-leased for the next fall by December. Most student housing projects don't even lease up till April or May, let alone being almost full by December. So that tells us that the demand is very high. And then also if you look at the sub-market around with the competitor set, they're all 100% full. And that's because you have over 40,000 students living in off-campus housing in Austin. And that demand is very, very strong and healthy. And we're in the front and center of all of them.
Skyloft is a 100-year core asset. With the construction and the way it is built and the fact that no expense was spared in the construction of this building, along with all of the fun amenities and things like that, this deal is going to be there for a long time.
The Skyloft apartment building shows extremely well, and we invite you or welcome you to come visit us anytime. If you want to set up a personal or customized tour, we're happy to do that.